Today's horoscope from Astrocademy, Scorpio September 19, 2024. Today's lunar eclipse is powerful for altering your worldview, affecting your choices, decisions, and path forward. Tension is likely, but it's motivating. This eclipse stirs your senses and can illuminate a matter of spirit, adventure, learning, or the fruition of a project. Buried feelings and desires can emerge in powerful ways now. If you've ignored your needs for mind expansion, circumstances now tend to force the issue. An idea that you've been toying with may blossom. While you could feel overwhelmed with what you need to learn, do, or understand at this time, discontent now can spur you to make meaningful improvements. Take your time to process and digest these things, because even though some things magnify, others are hidden or downplayed, and it can take time to arrive at a balanced perspective. Complicated feelings can quickly bubble up to the surface, but while they can be confusing, aim to deal with them in your own time. Avoid impulsive communications or moves. This eclipse introduces a new theme into your life that will stick with you until 2027. It's about communicating, transit, getting where you want, and exploring ideas and beliefs. Beware the toxic vibes starting today lingering into tomorrow. Our cosmic messenger, Mercury, is feeling especially moody. This will affect you as it makes you feel like you're experiencing poor self-esteem, insecurity, and depression. Icy Saturn will crush him like a gladiator, highlighting that now is not the time to discuss your ideas or have deep conversations with your crush or significant other. They may find you not thinking clearly and end up saying something that pops your ego. Spend some time alone today and tomorrow to let the storm clouds pass, and all should be better. What intuitive and transformative experiences have shaped your professional journey? Reflect on the last 6 months during the full moon partial lunar eclipse in Pisces. The eclipse portal will encourage you to see all the destined yet unforeseen changes that have taken place. You may have gone somewhere you would have never dreamed of, like relocating or traveling for work. A colleague could have become your teacher, even if you were not expecting it. You could have even re-entered school, or your education may have led to a new professional path. You are quite sensitive to color, light, and sound. Is your home environment nurturing you as it should? Apart from what's in the fridge and cupboards, of utmost importance, do you have the color of paint that you desire on your walls? Do you have plants that are able to grow in a well-lit space? Do you have the kind of music you like to play in the privacy of your own home? These things matter to your well-being as much as anything else. Today the vibrations will be speaking more about reflection and waiting rather than taking action and concluding your projects. However, if you are patient and furnish the necessary effort, you will be better able to avoid obstacles in your emotional life. The situation is far from ideal and the routine in your sentimental life could be heavy for you. Fortunately, this slow period is going to end soon, and after it has finished you should have confidence in yourself again. As Venus focuses on matters close to home, a clash with planets in your career sector may cause some work and life balance tension. However, neither side is putting much effort into this conflict. The planets in your career sector are already encouraging you to pace yourself and will not put up much of a fight. Meanwhile, the moon has teamed up with Mars to ignite a passion for adventure ahead of tomorrow's eclipsing full moon. With Venus just 6 days away from initiating the first planetary activity this year in a fun, playful, romantic, and creatively charged part of your chart, there is no desire for a life that is all work and no play. 6 days before Venus, the planet of love is due to return to your romantic sector to begin the first planetary activity on the romantic front this year, and the most romantically charged months of 2024. The support she will find is on full display. It is in the lead up to tomorrow's eclipsing full moon that the moon and Mars are helping to fuel a passion for adventure, which by this time next week will bring the spirit of romance into the mix. Our eyes in the sky. Is there something you've been dreaming about but haven't quite had the chance to fully pursue? Maybe it's a new project at work that's been tugging at your creative spirit, a hobby you've always wanted to explore, or perhaps a personal goal that's been sitting in the back of your mind, waiting for the right moment. Whatever it is, today's energy is giving you the perfect opportunity to turn those dreams into reality. The universe is giving you a nudge. It's your moment to embrace what you love and let it blossom. We all have those ideas or passions we keep tucked away because life gets busy, right? But sometimes, the right moment comes when we least expect it, and today is that moment for you. What's one thing you've been wanting to start but haven't had the time or space to focus on? Maybe it's a book you've been meaning to write, a fitness journey you've been eager to begin, or even a career move you've been contemplating. Whatever it may be, take a deep breath and dive in. Trust that the universe is on your side. And hey, why not share what you're working on in the comments? Let's encourage each other as we all take those exciting steps toward our dreams. As you go about your day, you might notice a special warmth in your interactions with others, whether it's with your colleagues, friends, or loved ones. There's a strong sense of support in the air today, and it's something you'll feel deeply. Have you ever had that heartwarming feeling when you realize your care and compassion have positively impacted someone around you? Today is brimming with that kind of energy. When you show up with kindness and an open heart, people feel it and they will reciprocate in ways that will surprise and uplift you. It's that beautiful balance of giving and receiving, a gentle reminder that when we care for others, we create a circle of support that ultimately comes back to us when we need it most. Speaking of reflection, there's something truly special about sharing what you've learned along the way. Have you ever noticed that when you offer advice or share your experiences, it not only helps others but deepens your own understanding of the subject? That's one of the magical aspects of communication during this time. It's not just about you, it's about how everyone around you benefits from the wisdom and insights you bring to the table. So today, take the opportunity to connect with those around you. Share what you know, and don't be surprised if you find yourself learning something new in return. Have you ever had one of those aha moments when explaining something to someone else, and suddenly, you see things in a whole new light? That's the kind of energy you're working with right now, so embrace it. The more you share, the more you'll grow. As you navigate through your day, one of the most beautiful aspects of today's energy is how it encourages you to strike a balance between your own desires and the needs of those around you. It's a day for compassion, understanding, and meaningful connections. Have you ever been around someone who has the ability to make you feel calm and at ease, no matter the situation? That's the kind of energy you're radiating right now, and it's incredibly powerful. People are drawn to your empathy and your ability to make them feel comfortably even in moments of stress or uncertainty. But as much as your empathy is a gift, it's also important to be mindful of your limits. Have you ever found yourself giving so much to others that you ended up feeling drained or overwhelmed? Today's energy reminds you to practice balance. While it's wonderful to be generous with your time, energy, and kindness, don't forget that you also need to take care of yourself. You can't pour from an empty cup, so make sure you're nurturing your own needs alongside helping others. Take a moment for self-care today. Whether it's a few minutes of meditation, a walk outside, or simply setting boundaries when you need to, remember that taking care of yourself allows you to continue showing up for the people who need you. And that's the true beauty of today's energy. It's all about creating harmony between giving and receiving, between compassion for others and care for yourself.